get some.
So, tell me guys, like, are you excited? Like, this is your first show.
We're excited. I mean, this is the first time we really headlined a tour, and we're just amped to be here.
So, what are some of your pre-show rituals?
I like to take a warm shower with all my clothes on while eating multivitamins, and then afterwards I like to eat exactly 49 raisins.
Well, usually I go on the internet, look at some pictures of Barbara Walters, and then I turn on the TV, watch reruns of Golden Girls, and just get in the zone.
Well, you guys are certainly unique. You guys ready to go?
Hold on.
We do this all the time.
Yeah, no, this is typical. It's typical.
Now I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Are we early?
I thought it was 6, right?
6:05.
They'll show.
Oh, definitely.
Hi, I'm Celine Carter from Behind the Music. I'm here today at LHP Studios. So we've all heard about the bands on top, and even the one-hit wonders, but what about the no-hit wonders? I've sat down recently with the band Tweak Dreams to learn about their past, their present, and what they hope to achieve in the future. Enjoy.
Oh, was today the day you guys were coming? I'm Jayden King.
No, I'm Ryder O'Brien O'Malley.
And together we are
Tweak Dreams.
There must be some fucking chemical in your brain.
Well, myself, I came from a small town called Spiddle, Ireland, and then I moved to the States, and when growing up, music was always a big part of my life, so I continued playing as I came to the United States and started playing with some local homeless people on the streets, because they had the real passion for it, and that's what, wanted me to continue pursuing music.
As for me, I came from Australia, Melbourne to be precise. After I loved it, but there was an incident involving a kangaroo and about $31 bills. I had to come stateside. Shortly after I got here, saw Ryder, met up, and we really just hit it off right off the bat.
Oh, I fell in love with his voice. Still am in love with it.
And most people
Jayden here had the voice of an angel, and I had the ability to play all these different instruments. So you put the two together, you get death metal.
We were known as the Merchants of Death. Things didn't really work out with the Merchants of Death. It wasn't just Ryder and myself. There was a third member.
My name's Brody Plank. I used to play drums for the Merchants of Death before I got kicked out.
He wrote like 95% of our songs.
Yeah, they were decent. Nothing special.
He wasn't very creative, but we had to kick him out of the band. He didn't get our message or vision.
Our image, it was just nothing.
They weren't about anything. They didn't have any message or any vision. They didn't even really play music. It was crazy. We were kids. They couldn't have honestly thought that the Merchants of Death were going to take us anywhere. I mean, music was fun at the time, but I grew up. Jayden and Ryder are still stuck in the past.
As much as I hate to admit it, without Brody, the Merchants of Death fell apart.
We didn't know how to write a song. We didn't realise it when Brody was in the band, but who knew?
I live a normal and enjoyable life now. I went back to school. Now I'm a proctologist.
He looks at butts now.
All day. We dabbled around in a couple of other genres, here and there, until we really found our voice and things that we could connect to and write with our music.
Children's was one of our best.
Oh, children. We were the silly delights. Now remember, children, you can't spell slaughter
Without laughter.
Soon after releasing their first single, You Cannot Spell Slaughter Without Laughter, Jayden and Ryder were immediately banned from many kindergartens and preschools, and were then criticized for their teaching methods.
But we do have the standing record for most shows for a children's band to be kicked out of.
After years of pumping out unsuccessful albums, Jayden and Ryder decided to move their studio to the basement in hopes of sparking some new creativity.
We actually stopped looking for our voice eventually, and as time went on, our voice found us.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we moved our studio down here to the basement, and let me tell you, it just totally revolutionised how we record our music.
Oh, definitely. We're in a much more comfortable environment. I mean, neither of us really like to put on clothes and get dressed to record, so this is just much more easy for us. Our recording process is actually a fairly simple one. We record the basic parts of each track, we go back and we re-listen to them, and then we pretty much change everything that we recorded, and then
It's usually no good
Yeah.
at the beginning. Our songwriting process is really just typical. Ryder goes outside, spends time in nature, eats some insects and bugs.
they're delicious and brain food. Jayden here goes to local shoe stores and smells the new shoes and boxes.
It's a passion of mine. They smell delicious.
It makes good songs.
Yeah, I mean, we sold what, like 47 albums? Thanks, man. We know how to write music. That's not the question here. I mean, we're talented. We know that. We know that.
I mean, when we're in the studio, that's when we really shine. I mean, we record our songs that we have written, we listen to them a couple of times, go back, change pretty much everything. I mean, pretty much a new song. And then we finally re-record that and get something we like.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, our songs are just raw horse shit.
So true.
This thing's my baby right here. Yeah, I mean, you move the things up and down.
Oh, don't do that. I had a nice pattern going. You notice?
I don't know how it works, to be honest.
Oh, neither do I. Just make cool designs. Actually, this one right here was a gift from Paul McCartney back in the day.
Tragic when he died.
He died?
I think.
Oh, God.
As time passed, Jayden and Ryder decided to take a short break and rediscover themselves.
We both decided that we just needed a little break from music at one point, and I got into the professional gaming circuit. You know, went hard, trained the fingers. It was a good time.
And I followed in the path of most boys and got really involved in dark magic. And it actually, still affects me to... Oh, no. I am sorry. This happens every now and then. When you dance with the devil once, he's always going to call you. I mean, Jayden's my best friend. I don't know what I would do without him.
Ryder and I have been playing music together for, you know, over a decade now. I don't think I could ever play with another person. I mean, the connection we have is just tremendous.
When Ryder sits down at the piano and I pick up a guitar, I don't feel like I'm just, you know, doing work. I feel like magic is taking place between us.
I mean, me and Ryder, we just love making music together. To some people on the outside, it may seem like Ryder and I are failures, that we're never going to make it, but you know what?
We made it.
We made it.
Thank you so much for watching, and please keep an eye out for Tweaked Dream's new upcoming album, The Celts Down Under. Thank you. Have a great night.
Now remember, children, you can't spell slaughter
Without laughter.
Well, you start with an L and you bring in an A.
Don't forget the U and the GHT.
Yeah, and you throw an S in the front of it all.
And then you chop people up with the slaughter.
And you laugh.
When I look into Ryder's eyes for the first time, it was like Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen was just running through my head.
Oh, I hear it too.